Hello, family. Permit me to address you today. I'm humbled to partner with you in this quest of healing in times like this. So, healing has been a burden to me through God for many years. If I can remember, I think it's somewhere around 2011, and all this while, I believe that God has been preparing us for such a time like this, and I'm humbled to serve with you. But I want us to look at something in the scriptures. And first of all, we should know that it is God who has called us to do this. And one of the Bible scriptures that He gave to me in the early days was Matthew 24, verse 24. And I want to um, quickly let us look at this. I'm reading from the Good News Bible. Now, the news about him spread through the whole country of Syria. The news about him, the news about Jesus. This is to clearly state to us all that our meeting is not about any of us. Though the apostles were meeting, but it was not about them, it was about their leader. And once we all accept, I want you to come to terms with everything God has blessed you with, that whoever is leading you is Christ. And if you take that one out, you have failed, or you begin to fail in your ministry. Maybe not now, at a later date. But I want us to come together in that oneness of mind and heart, and in that common understanding that the one who's actually leading us is Jesus Christ. So news about him is going to spread. It's not news about us. Let's not try to even arrogantly walk in it, but be good servants and discipline ourselves as his disciples in the course of healing. And I believe that it is going to go far and further in kingdom and in the history of the church. So news about him spread out through the country of Syria. Today it may be the country of Ghana, it may be the country of Liberia, Cote d'Ivoire, Afghanistan, USA, UK, Ukraine, that Jesus Christ is healing lives, and He's using you and I to do that. All right, then let me continue to read. So the people brought to Him those who were sick, suffering all kinds of diseases and disorder. So there are all kinds of diseases that we are going to be exposed to. There are situations you dare not even. About yesterday, I took a man to the hospital, and when it was time for us to carry him to the washroom, I was a little bit laid back, and I asked myself, Father, have I not really completed your school? Am I supposed to go through this? But I remembered at the entrance of His word. Oh my God, at the entrance of His word, we are not going to be physical in healing. We're not going to be, like aggressively, but at the entrance of His word. That's a relationship He has with us. That when we speak forth His word, which is life and which is power, will move to accomplish that which it was sent to do. And that is the position He's called us to have a relationship with Him, that He will anoint our lips to speak forth His word to accomplish what He desires, not what we desire. Therefore, all kinds of diseases and disorder, people were with demons and epileptics and paralytics, and Jesus healed them all. Healed them all. I have seen situations where we make excuses why this cannot be done. I'm telling you that this is the point where we need to avail ourselves. Once God has said, there is no way that it cannot be done. And is there anything too hard for God? It is a coming together of people who have totally, surrendered their all to God for God to use them. It comes at a price. It comes at a cost, and we are going to help each other, hold each other's hand, so that we will all go together. Because this is one of the greatest gifts we could ever receive from God. That's the gift of Jesus Christ and healing. Healing is Jesus Christ. Healing is a person, and all that we do is to invite Jesus Christ into a person's life or into a situation to bring life into it. The process is something else, but God can do it, you can do it, and that's why we are coming together to connect in prayer and to connect in love and in fellowship, so that in the oneness of mind, oneness of heart, and in the common language, we will avail ourselves for God through us have His way in the life for His people. Then Jesus healed them all, and large crowds follow them. Now, people are going to follow us, and we need to again learn how to manage people who come our way. I'm telling you, a time will come that people we will even start, now thanks to technology, everybody wants to now share stuff on their way, and to make you look like a superhero. We are not superheroes. We are vessels that God finds worthy to use, and until we prove to God that we are not the vessels He can use, God is still going to use us. Sometimes arrogantly we jump and want to lead God, but we are supposed to be His followers, and as we follow Him, people are going to follow us. And we are saying that it is also important that we avail ourselves, that the one who follow, that when we follow, will also teach us to do us, to manage the people who follow us through Him. And that is what we are starting with. I believe that God has blessed you so much for this day, and we have to come together and heal our land. Christianity needs the decency, Christianity needs the clarity, Christianity needs the sanctity that people who so much are now disrespecting the faith will through us, where God will through us bring back this decency, this clarity, this sanity back in His faith. And I thank God for your lives. I pray to God that between now till we actually start and continue to grow in this, it will be well with you. I pray that God will continue to preserve you, preserve the oil upon your life, that the devil's orchestrations and machinations will not have any impact in your life. I pray that you will grow tough skin and have a good spirit that is humbled to attract the good things from God. In Jesus' mighty name, I pray for myself too. Let's keep each other in prayer. I am not above anyone. We are all vessels for the Lord to use. And I pray in all humility that God also preserve my life and my family's life, and that His glory will be seen through us.